Hello everybody, we're back. More Legend of Dragoon time. We're going to leave Bale and we're headed towards the marshlands, and actually we go to Hoax first before we go to the marshlands. So we're just jumping right into it. Last episode we kind of went through the cave. We got, we started the game, we went through the cave. We've just got these three for now. We'll be getting our first look into actually what Legend of Dragoon is about here soon. As of always, we're gonna have Levitt's harpoon these fools. So there's a reason I have the two single hit additions on, and I will explain that once we get into what we're doing. We've got this town coming up that's got 2 Stardust in it. I'm pretty sure I remember where they are, and it's got 2 boss fights we're gonna be doing. Both pretty cool fights. Harpoon! Did she not kill him? Probably should have just had her guard and have dart attack, but it's whatever. His addition usage barely matters. And the town of Hoax. One moment. Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood will be waiting for us. Is this really a town? Yeah. Looks like a fortress. Yeah, the wars changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses now. That's a unique door, quote-unquote door. Nah. Now we don't need to rest. We do need your items though. Get that Angel's Prayer. Stardust isn't in here, we'll talk to this guy. The wall of this town used to be protected against animals, but now it's used to stop people. I think one, that scene transition's really interesting, because it takes you up there, but you can see the guy standing right there, so the actual entrance to like the building is right here. Really unique way of doing that. But I think it's cool the way they transformed the town to make it look like it's like preparing for a siege, which it is, but I just think it's pretty cool that they designed the town like that. Look at this anticipation music. Church right there. Oh, we could run across there. Okay, nah. Gotta go up from here. Now the defense for my home is perfect. Is it? Got some boarded up windows. That's kind of a cool detail. I like how his house just leads directly out onto like the ramparts. Jump in here, grab this chest. 20 G's. All adds up. A nice little old lady here. Midwife Gilda. Well, we have guests. My name is Dart. I'm joining the defense for Hoax for a while. And both of you, when are you having your baby? What are you talking about? Yes, we are. It's too early. Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife, so I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. Anyway, come back in time if you're going to have one. I was the midwife for King Albert, too. You've been observing this country since before the war? Yes, it was 20 years ago. The former King Carlo passed away, and his younger brother Dole broke away. It seems he couldn't stand having His Majesty Albert who was only 6 then, be the king. His Majesty Dole and His Majesty Carlo used to be very close. I wonder what made them change. We gotta go now. Well, work hard when you need me. Come back anytime. Need me? Meaning need a midwife? Thank you. We're lucky, Dart. It's a neat interaction. It's kinda cute. War started 20 years ago. It all began when Dole, the king's younger brother, created an independent country. It's dividing the country in two. I mean, it makes sense if I was next to be in line and then, you know, a 6-year-old gets to be the king instead. There's been many wars about this section of kings. It's the entire premise of many medieval-based shows like Game of Thrones. Basically, people just dick swinging about who gets to rule the country. Grab that healing potion, and blue stardust is here? Yep. Oh. The flame puts me in the mood to do it. What is that? What does that mean? What is that even suggesting? I thought the... it might be a different building. I thought for sure that the Stardust was down here in a fireplace, but... Hoax and the 7th Fort in the Marshland. These two are the defense lines for the Kingdom of Basil. Spice Town. Am I wrong, though? Because I don't see any other buildings. And you can't go up there. I might be wrong. I thought for sure it was there, though. Okay, we already went there. That's midwife. Can't go up that ladder, even though it looks like you can. Did I miss a room? Oh, I never went down here. God. Okay, that's the fireplace, yeah. Yep. Hello? Give. There we go. I think we should get out of town. See, the Stardust is so hard because you could be clicking in an area, like I was clicking on the fireplace, I just wasn't perfectly lined up with it. So it's really easy to miss. It's not designed for, like, your first blind playthrough, you to collect it all. Unless you just happen to be a maniacal clicking machine, which some people are. I think the other one is also in here. Is it also in the fireplace? I know it's in here, I just don't remember exactly where. Kaiser, long time no see. Levitz, welcome. I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let my dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Servio. I will. We cannot stop until we make our dreams come true. Yeah. Now I brought 2 powerful helpers, Dart and Shanna. Oh, you're the famous guy who rescued Levitz. I'm Kaiser, of the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. I got it. Look up. Slaz my eye. Could you inform me on how we stand now? We are still preparing for the raid of Sandora's. What I'm concerned about is the information that they're using a dragon. It's better to fortify here and see how they move, rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great. Indeed you are right, Dart. Levitz, why don't you be the guard at night? Having Shanna too is not a good idea. Can you prepare the meals for the knights? Preparing meals? Okay. Dart, you're gonna love it. Rude. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit concerned. What? Levitz's mother gave me a nice compliment. I guess it may be edible. I don't like what Levitz said. I can enjoy and eat any food, just make a lot. I don't like what Dart said so much either. I don't care about the taste. Edible is enough. Just salt is enough for flavor. Even Mr. Kaiser, too. Okay, so why are you stirring things up even more? I thought I was trying to relax her. Like how everyone's like, yeah, you can cook. I mean, it doesn't have to taste good. Damn, savages. Now that settles the matter. I want Dart and the others to look around Hoax. The night guards have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, Levitts. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. Now, shall we? Get along with each other. Yeah. I mean, we already went around town, so. Alright. Is it like... Is it over in this candle? Yeah, okay. Cool. We appreciate the help of the two of you. Did you see enough? I'll take you to the guard position. We are fine now. We have just finished the strategic meeting. Now, I'll take you to your position. I want to ask both of you to guard the back gate at the end of the stairs. I'm here to replace you. You can trust us. Yes, sir. If Sindar attacks, it will be a night raid. We cannot relax till morning. Rest while it's still light. It's true. It's strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes in here, we can easily tell. Why is that? There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's proof that nobody's in the forest. So I'm gonna go grab something. Worrying about Shanna? Yeah, it's not that. Bring me back something. The owls. Oh no, the owls ran away. Ah! The enemy's coming. I really like the detail of the arrows like hitting the buildings and then also flying over the walls. Like I got shit on. Knighthood advance, fortify the gate. Like it's a really cool detail that some arrows are sticking, some arrows are flying past, some are bouncing off the walls. Like actually what happens when you shoot a castle with arrows. Like sure, some fire arrows are gonna stick into like vulnerable buildings, but some are just gonna bounce off the concrete. And some are just gonna completely miss the target. So, you know. There's a cool background with the buildings being on fire. Harpoon these fools.
Harpoon!
Harpoon! So you only get Dart and Levitts in this section. Shanna's, I don't know, doing cooking or not fighting with us. So that's why I unequipped the Knight Shield after Shanna for this section. Because I'd rather have these guys have the physical defense because the two bosses we're gonna fight here do a lot of physical damage. And the more physical defense Levitts has, the less he needs to heal. Take out those fools. Nice, healing potion drop. Good amount of experience too. 50? That's solid. Look at that, Dart's just running around posing. Got Ninja Bro. Is this the battle HQ for the front line of Spice Town? What a weak spot set up. I'll guard the top. Trust me to handle here. You know how Levitts mercs these dudes. What guts you have coming alone like that. I'm here. I got those guys at the bottom. One or two doesn't make a difference. Big talkers are usually weak. Lost the game. This guy's pretty cool. He's a cool boss. Not because he's like ninja pose, but like his attacks are just really interesting. The kunai throw is kind of whatever. I mean, it's kind of got nice animation, but the other stuff he's gonna do here is pretty awesome looking, and his armor is kind of sick. When I most of the times when I played this on my phone, he kind of just looked like he's all black, but I like how you can see like he's got like chainmail, he's got like purple kind of leggings, the dark black, like this chain slam attack. Give him the old double slash. Does some ninja hand signs. Wow, that's taking so much magic damage. Do one guard. I like how he does like little hand signs and like you see like the symbols fly towards him. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it again, that's why I wanted Louts to guard. You don't need Louts taking 40 damage twice. Alright, he's at half now, which is good. Now he's gonna get more tricksy on me. Enough playtime, I'm taking my gloves off. Blue one now. Yeah, he splits himself. This is the good old Shadow Clown. And the way he works when he's like this is one of them is real, obviously, but all of them can attack, and all of them can do all of his attacks too. So we are going to throw a Detonate Rock, because it kind of is just a whatever item. But it will show us which one's the real one, because only the real one takes damage. So okay. Far left. And as you can imagine, having him do this 3 times, not that he does this attack 3 times in a row, but if his AI chooses to, this is very bad for Lavitz. But once you know which one's the real one, you can then focus fire that guy. Jeez. We're both in yellow. Because you hit the real one, and then he, all the clones go away. So all you need to do is figure out which one's the real one, and then attack it once. You can just blindly attack and hope you get the right one, but that's why I like using the Detonate Rock. He's gonna split again? Yeah. Cool. Let's go middle. Yep, no damage. Nice, thank you for attacking Lavitz. Thank you for not attacking Lavitz, asshole. Oh, okay, Lavitz is guarding at least. But Dart is going to be low HP. I have to throw healing potions away. Oof, 34, 35. I could use a Meteor Fall, which is another hitting everyone magic, to figure out the real one, but no, I'm saving that for a little bit. Darn! He should be close to dead. Probably gonna split one more time. Kitty's being silly over here. Okay. Let's see. Let's try first. Nice. Good guess. He should be about dead. Is he gonna split one more time? No, Lavitz will probably kill him here. No? Yeah. Okay. There's a reason I didn't heal up. And that's because, ironically enough, the next boss fight starts out doing a lot less damage for his first phase, so you can actually heal up then. And I got Rod Typhoon. That is the edition I want to get the most usage on Lavitz, if possible. Big boy. What is that giant? It's Giganto. Lavitz. I heard about it. Wait, he's real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. Well, he's still not a dragon. That is true. Big band attacks, though. Alright, now we get to fight Giganto. And for this first part of the fight, he's actually way easier than he ends up being in the second part, because all he does is just an axe swing, and later he gets more attacks. So right now we're just going to heal up, so we can save our healing items. Because his second phase he starts doing a lot of damage. But right now he doesn't. He is fast though. Which, if you know, you know. Keep attacking Dark. Dark needs to heal less than Lavitz does. Although, Jesus. Congo. Your speed is not this high. Okay. Boys are almost healed up. That's good, that's ideal. Except for Lavitz. We'll just start attacking here. This is good enough. So, this is the reason I wanted to show you, if you... why I put double slash and harpoon on. If you actually miss the addition like that, he grabs you mid-combo and then just slams you. So, this fight is a lot easier if you just do the one-hit addition. Not that, like, Volcano and Spinning Cane are hard, but it makes it easier if just you reduce the chance of that happening to effectively zero by just using double slash and harpoon. Also, that means he can't counter at all because he doesn't. There's just no hits in between. You just have to land the one. Latency issues be like. He does still take damage though, so that's good at least. Congo needs no weapon. Congo beats you with his hands. So he puts away his, in classic video game logic, he puts away his weapon and now he's stronger. But now it's because he has an attack that hits both people at once, as opposed to just hitting with the axe. You can grab us both and slam us together. Attack is so extra. But I love how that wall's back there just for him to do that attack. And, yeah, he just punches the shit out of you. It's super clothesline. And healing up now is a lot harder because he has that double attack, which he didn't do when he had just the axe. And he likes doing it a lot. Just clothesline the shit out of me. We are going to throw a burnout because he has terrible magic defense. 188. 75 damage, yeah. Yeah, that should pretty much put him close to dead. Up the double punch. Bonk bonk. Jeez, that does so much damage to Dart. I can probably kill him. Yeah, we're just gonna push through. Yeah, like I said, I knew he was low. And instead of Dart doing his heroic slash the enemy and kill him, he just gets punched. Kongol's like, no. Sit down. Combo smash. It's the girl that saved us from the dragon. Her armor looks good. It's upscaling a little bit. Wake up. Dragoon of the Red-Eyed Dragon. Heroic music! I do think the clothes slash armor is just really good looking. Pretty much every character in this game. Starts flying. It's kind of almost like he did Final Burst. Hyper pixelated right there. Look how cool that armor looks. Like, that detailing is really awesome. What on earth is this? She's like, Power Wrist. Good experience that Shanna missed out on. These are not humans. Dart, what happened to you? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon, the Dragoon, was born. I like the green wings. Like, the coloring looks really good. Like, the red with, like, the darker red outlines, and the black detailing, the black pants, and the shoulder, and the greaves. And the red with the green wings just looks good. I'm surprised you didn't die. Giganto don't die. Giganto will pay you back. Dart! You're safe. What happened? Seeing Shanna's face makes me relieved. He tired. He a sleepy boy. What are you to Dart? What'd you do to him? I was only... cutting out both of you. I should be thanked, so why do I have to be yelled at? Have you come to? I was. I'm glad you woke up. You are... Rose. Nice to see you again. Do you know Dart? I told you I just saved his life. Well, not only once. I want to hear from Dart's own mouth. Shanna, quit getting jealous. You explain, I don't understand. She saved my life. Thanks to Rose, I was able to make it to Celis. Then the person who saved you from the dragon was... Yeah, it was her. Talking about being saved, I didn't thank you yet. I don't need any thanks, I wanted to do it. I see, but why are you here? It's too fishy to be a coincidence. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the Red-Eyed Dragon. They got glowy orbs. This light is. You deserve to rule dragons. This light shows the true evidence from the time the Dragoon spirit starts to shine. You have to accept your fate as a Dragoon, just like me. I didn't know there was such a power concealed in my father's memento. You saved him because you knew it from the beginning. I didn't know it. It was a test to see if you could become a Dragoon. If you couldn't, you'd be dead now. Why do you know about such things? You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? That's true, but yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story in a legend that's been lost. I heard it from Minister Noish before, the people who led humans to victory in the Dragon campaign. They were Dragoons. But was that the only reason you protected me? Just because I have Dragoon spirit? Honestly, I was surprised myself, but now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They lived in the middle of a turbulent generation, yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. They knew the way to go, the things to do, the enemy to defeat, the people to protect. I feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help but doing that. Now you understand me? Can I ask one thing? What are they doing now? Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. I am sorry. I think I was wrong about you, Rose. It's okay. I'm used to being hated. Is the head of the Knighthood, Sir Kaiser, in here? The 7th Fort is under strong attack by Sandoros. What? The 7th Fort in the marshland is under fierce attack of the dragon. I love how Rose just leans against the wall. I've seen this before. The dragon. Due to that, the 10th and 13th Knighthoods are almost overwhelmed. Survivors are still responding. Where did it come from? From the forest over the volcano Volute. It seems there's a nest there for the dragon. Kaiser in his gold armor. Gigantos and dragons. This is not a fight between humans. If we don't defeat the dragon, we don't have a future. Summon the rest of the knights. We will assault the dragon's nest. The knighthood has the advantage of numbers, but they're only humans. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. If it continues, Spicetown will be annihilated. Spicetown. Basil. We don't know if we don't try. Do you think a wasted death is honorable or something? But Dragoons can defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We are beyond humans. That's right, Dragoon. Dragoons were once said to have governed the dragons. Can fight against the dragon. Dart's head just going inside of his turtling. Maybe I can do it now. Yeah, the phases in this game are definitely derpy at times. I felt the power of the dragon in me. I'll do it. I believe in this power. It makes me feel relieved. There's nobody left who can fight in the 8th Knighthood. Dart Rose. It seems you are the only people who we can count on. Kaiser, your wound is open. I'm alright. Dart Rose, the Kingdom of Basil is finished unless we defeat the dragon, so... You can trust me. I'll fight for you too. I'll go too. It doesn't seem to be enough for only Dart and the others. Shauna, you should stay. No, I'm going. I can help the other people too. The Green Tusk Dragon Fairbrand. I always like the name Fairbrand. Brings back the fear I felt before. The real fear has not even begun yet. So now, it was super. What about it? That Dart fella yesterday, he wore unique armor and defeated Kongol. With Dart, Imperial Sandora is not even a match as our enemy. Dart is the Messiah of the Kingdom of Basil. Messiah, huh? You cannot be called a real Dragoon getting stunned like that, by bursting with the power. So if you hit this option, then she'll kind of give you a tutorial on how Dragoon works. But I'll explain it myself. Don't really need it. I'll be here for a while. Go prepare for the departure. So we're just gonna head out. Once we leave the town, I will consider you as a mature Dragoon. I won't teach you how to fight anymore. Okay, I'll be alright. I really like how this map was done 3 different times. You have the first one you get here, and then the second one, there's like the night version, which is more of just like they changed the background. But I like how this time it's like they completely redid the map and it's all like destroyed and disheveled. Really good work. I like how they did that. Okay, I'll be alright. So now we have Rose in our party. So we're gonna drop Shayna. Of course, she missed out on that the double boss fight experience, which is quite unfortunate. She is a level ahead of us. Alright, Rose. You can see what Rose is like. So right now, comparing her to... Jesus, she has such high base stats, it's ridiculous. She does kind of start falling off in the later game, but I like how her base stats are so high to kind of like show that she's just has been around way longer than us and is just better at everything. She does have less speed than Shayna, but stat-wise, she's just better than everyone at the beginning, except for health. She has a little bit lower health. Nice, double slash hit 60 usages. We're just gonna keep going. So now SP comes into play. That fills up your Dragoon meter. So the more SP you get, the faster you level up Dragoons. So we're gonna keep using double slash until it's mastered. Because I'd rather get the more SP over the damage with Volcano. Especially now. Lavitz, we're going to switch him to Rod Typhoon. It's his strongest addition for right now. Harpoon is now getting 42 SP, so we'll save that. It's doing less damage than Spinning Cane, but also Rod Typhoon, I like to have Lavitz use it as much as possible. And she has Whip Smack, which still don't really know why it's called that. She uses more of like a... It's supposed to be like a rapier, but it's not. It's a very thick rapier. It's some sort of like fencing sword, is what she... Like, she's got like her hand is like completely covered. This is her first edition. I'm guessing it's called Whip Smack because it's got like the quick like side slash, and it's just to show that she's a goth Dami Mommy-esque character. That's how people describe her. So now we enter the marshlands. And she is dark elemental. So her opposition is light. Her first attack, we're gonna head this way, and there's gonna be a little, oh, I didn't switch him to Rod Typhoon, did I? I would hate to have gone to the next, okay, I did. Yeah, okay. I would have hated to move to this next area without him being on Rod Typhoon. There's a little, like, gauntlet. You know what I didn't do? I'm gonna step back real quick. Oh my god! And now I can open the menu. I want to give... I could give Rose the power wrist and just have her just be huge. The power wrist just raises your physical attack by 10, which is very good. But no, I would like to give him the power wrist so he can be a big beefy boy, and give her the Night Shield so she has a bit better physical defense. Yes, Kitty, how may I help you? Alright, so now we're gonna have to do a battle gauntlet here with a bunch of fights back to back. I will let you have your way. You get to retreat if you want to after every fight, but it's very silly. You'll be like 5 fights in a row and be like, oh, it's too hard, I gotta leave. Kitty, come on. I have 2 kitties. One is very aggressive with his love, and she is a lot more reserved. She's a shy kitty. And she has a mustache. Kind of interesting how one enemy's fire and one's water. The whole area is like this. Yeah, you can see Rose does pretty good damage. That's 33 damage with like a basic double slash. Although, Lavitz would probably be doing about the same with Harpoon at this rate. We have to remember, Dart's double slash is at level 3, and her whip smack is at level 1. Ah, jeez, those icicles do a lot of damage. So, you see on the bottom there, they've got SP. So as you attack, that builds up, and once it gets to at least 100, we'll be able to go into a Dragoon form. And right now they're capped out at level 1. God, I'm so bad at Rod Typhoon. I've always been bad at it ever since I was a kid, and I have just like just this thing in my head of it's one I always mess up. Especially with the counter in the middle. The counter in the middle always gets me. Have Dart heal up after that icicle attack, and just try to get Rod Typhoon one more time. I can't let it defeat me. There we go. It's a cool attack. I like how he just keeps spinning and slashing. Plus, it's pretty strong. Kitty, can you settle? What are you trying to do, girl? She cannot decide where she wants to be. Rose is a pretty cool character. She has one major drawback that makes her not really my favorite. And that's really just her additions. She has Whip Smack, and then she doesn't get another one for like 7 levels. It's so long. Like Dart gets one more, and then almost another one. Dart will have almost 5 additions before Rose has 2. Levitz is gonna get his second to last one as well, and he'll have 4 additions to choose from, and Rose will have just 1. Just Whip Smack. What that does mean, though, is you'll easily get it to max level before you get her next one. Now putting some serious DPS with Rod Typhoon. Easily doubling Dart's damage. Let's go ahead and do a Dragoon form. Why not? I'll show it off. So now this option is there. Hers is dark. You get a really cool transformation scene. I always really like that purple lightning sound and like the sound effect with it. It's really cool. And her armor looks so good. She's got puffy Jodhpur pants. Although I'm pretty sure those are supposed to just be the waist folds, but it just looks silly. So when you're in Dragoon form, you can do an attack or you can do a magic. So her first magic is Astral Drain. It does a little bit of damage, but it also drains HP and heals the whole party, which she pees on everybody with. It's just a thing. The Dragoon attack has its own special edition. We'll go ahead and do that first, because no one really needs the healing right now. So there's that gauge on the top, and basically it spins, and you have to hit X when it reaches latency. I was trying to account for it there, and I just completely hit it way early. It spins, and you have to hit it when it's at the top. So, and there's a max of 5 hits. But it does a lot of damage, and the nice thing about it is it doesn't care what edition you have selected, so you can have a low strength addition on that builds up SP fast, and then do a lot of damage with the Dragoon SP, with the Dragoon attack. So we get into another fight, and we're gonna have to get into like 5 of these fights before we're done with this place. Well, done with this little section. But there's a reason I want to... This is actually an optional path, you don't even have to go over here. But it's well worth it. And there's a Stardust at the end, which is the main reason we're going over here. Because everything else is skippable, but that Stardust is not. Dagger throw. Let's give him the Rod Typhoon. I don't know why I'm doing it this angle. Though the angle does make the attack look cooler. I like how he keeps stepping forward. You can really tell it with that angle. Dart, you need to stop getting hit. Yeah, we'll have Road Attack again. Like, it's not that I'm trying to skip Dart's turns, they're just all focusing on him. Bale, watch it. Like, look how far oh no, the counter! I told you I'm gonna get countered a lot because I am not ready for that one. Come on, man. So many icicles in the thigh, Jesus. I was gonna Dragoon just to attack him, just to kind of tell him to F off. Wow, I was going to defend with everybody to try to heal up a little bit, but that was just rude. You know what? I'm just gonna... I have... No. Well, that was a misclick. Not that healing potions are expensive, so whatever, but it's just not what I wanted to do. We'll show off Dragoon, Darth Dragoon. Kind of get some revenge on this guy. He deserves it. Plus, this Dragoon form just looks cool. Look at that sword. We'll show off the, actually this is the water one, right? You know, we're gonna show off the magic. Because magic is going to do a lot because this is a water guy. So his first attack is Flame Shot. It's 50% power, and it's just, it hits one guy. Just does some damage. But the damage is pretty good. Since this guy is opposite element, this is gonna do good damage. I like how he throws his sword up in the air so he can punch a fireball. And there's a nice little detail of him catching a sword afterwards. Yeah, 50 damage is pretty good. Not like massive, but Dart doesn't have a huge magic stat. And when you're only low form Dragoon, your Dragoon spells aren't really that strong. Knocked out that guy. Next guy. I'll chop you up. Make my day. It's kind of cool how the way this works is each time our guys lose, like one guy loses, and so the next enemy runs forward. I thought he was about to throw the spell at Dart again. You know, we're taking out a water guy first. Yeah, you can see just doing double slash did almost, it did 29 damage and Flame Shot did 50, so it's not even that well worth it. Especially comparing it, just doing your Dragoon attack. But the later spells are very good. First spells are kind of whatever. With the exception of Rose's Astral Drain, which is very nice because it drains health and heals and damages. It's not that strong. It's kind of weak, but still, it's a full party heal. And that's something in itself. Whip smack. Whip smack. That counter. I'm fine with that counter. It's the counter on the third hit that gets me. The third hit counter is one I just I'm never ready for. Yeah. I think at level 8, Dart gets his next edition, which is good. Because I'll be just about finished with Double Slash by then. And as I mentioned, we'll be using Volcano on Disc 2, so we'll be right on time for the next edition. Battle song. Makes me groove every time. Dagger throw. Do they only throw the magic when they're the last one left? Because they've only done it when I've killed the red one first. I think. Don't quote me on that. Nope, never mind. It's completely wrong. And it's always against Dart too. I mean, I guess the AI knows that it's his weakness, but come on, dude. Still killed him. Rude. Rude ass. Yeah, let's do Astral Drain. Let's show that off. You can set the transformations to short, but I mean, the long ones aren't even really that long, and they look cool, so... Yeah. They're only like 5 seconds, which is not long at all. The spells themselves are double the length. So I've always joked about the particular animation that happens here. I love how she throws the sword and it just stabs into their head. But what she does afterwards is, there's jokes about it. There's definitely jokes about what she does there. Look if she catches the sword. So it drains their health and heals us. So it did good damage to him. Totally destroyed him. And healed all of us. About 30 health. It healed Rose less because it healed her to full. So it distributed the rest of the damage to the other two. I won't let you go any further. Is that all? I like how Darth responds every time it's just been bet. Like, alright, let's do this. That guy's got cool armor too. Really cool armor designs. Cape's a little janky, but hey, that's okay. Let's go and turn Dart into a Dragoon and we'll see his attack. Which I'm totally gonna mess up. I've never been great at the Dragoon edition. I don't know why. It's like the timing, and now the latency makes it even harder. I like how his cape, or his wings, like, flow outwards like fire. And then solidify. Oh, they're both fire? I thought one of them would be water. Drat. Yeah. I almost always miss that last one. But look how cool that animation is, how he flies around and just slashes from different angles. And you transform back. So it's kind of funny. The more you're going into Dragoon, the slower you're going to level up your Dragoon. Because the way you level up Dragoon is by gaining SP, and you gain SP by using your normal additions. So, ironically enough, the less you go into Dragoon form, the faster you level it up. You'd think going into it more would be how you level it, but nah. Specifically not using it, and attacking instead. Dart should kind of defend, but F me with that third hit guard. I'm never ready for that.
Whip smack.
Whip smack. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal you up just a tiny bit. Good, attack the guy who's guarding.
Whip smack.
Whip smack. You're gonna hear that a lot. Hopefully you hear Rod Typhoon a lot. You know, as long as I don't drop the ball constantly. You know what, just attack. We're gonna be going back to a town soon, anyways. I'll just get through this guy. Commander got some HP though. He survived like 8 hits. Good job, Rose. Attack ball. Dead. I wonder if inside the fortress is still safe. Let's grab this item over here. It's a pretty good one. Sun Rhapsody is basically a full MP healer, which is great because those are rare. And being able to heal your MP, being able to do like Astral Drain and stuff more, really nice. Also because it's full MP heal, it gets better the longer you are in the game. Oh my god, all the dead people. Let me grab these treasures though. I think it's right here. Yep, in such a place. So that should put us at 10. Yes, okay, so after we finish up in this area, we are going to go back to Bale, back to Spice Town, and turn in all 10 of them to the Martell Girl, and we'll get a really good item. Hang on, we beat the Sandoras. Sir Lavitz. Watch out for the dragon's breath. This is War God's Amulet. We will wreak your revenge upon them. Rest in peace. There's no injuries. Is that poison? He looks the same age as me. There's no ally or... Alright, shout out to my cat. There's no ally or enemy for the dead. Please rest in peace. Spirit Potion. Spirit Potions are pretty useful, actually. They heal... They give a target 100 SP, which lets them immediately go into Dragoon form. Or if you use it on someone who's already in Dragoon form, it'll let them maintain it for longer. Get a nice weapon for Lavitz. So now he can really start outputting some damage. So that takes him from 14 to 29. Big jump. Big jump in damage for him. So now he's going to be hurting. And that War God Amulet, we already have one. It's the one that raises our accuracy. So it's kind of whatever. They are useful though for rare enemy farming. Let's go on and head out of here. Head to Bale. Got some new enemies. Got a merman. Boop. Oh, the sound effect on their hit. We got Myconito and some mermans. There we go. Right there, good hit for 59. It's pretty solid.
Whip smack.
Good for 33.
Yes. Double slash.
23 on the guy. I think he's got some more. Oh, that's not ideal. Right against ours. Rude. Rude. Good Astral Drain. Where's Astral Drain? Why not? Try to drain some HP, heal everyone up a little bit, especially Dart. He continuously keeps getting icicles in his thigh. Leg is having a rough day. Astral Drain. Astral Drain. I do wish they lowered the sword just a little bit, because every enemy she throws it at, it like hovers like above their head, like up here. And I think it would, the attack would be cooler if it looked like it actually like stabbed into them, because it always misses almost every enemy. But hey, that's a nice 32 healing to them. That'll help Dart from the future icicles in his thigh. It's cool. Dropped a spear, which is, I think, Lavitz's default weapon, but hey, it sells for money probably. Yeah, I think spear is just his default, right? Yeah. Battle. That's a cool looking enemy too. I am always annoyed though that it's called Sea Dragon and it's fire type. But I mean it's black and has like a tail made of fire. I just think its name is weird. Why not just call it like Flame Dragon or something? Boop.
Whip smack.
Whip smack. Look how cool her armor looks. Level up, Burning Rush. So Burning Rush is pretty much the opposite of Volcano, where Volcano is high damage, low SP. Burning Rush is low damage, but really good SP. It's also only 2 hits, so it's still not counterable. Nice. 69. What we're gonna do, though, is we're just gonna sit on Double Slash until it's mastered, I think. That way we don't have to do Double Slash anymore, and we can move to Burning Rush. Which aesthetically is one of my favorites. Although the one that follows that, I like a bit more. Let's head to Bale, and you'll see why this item is so worth it. Slime boy. Okay, darn. I was just gonna let whoever's first turn, because I knew the thing was gonna die in 1 hit. I was basically just gonna let whoever might get hit. I was kind of hoping for Lavins, but I'll take Double Slash. Now I only need to do it 10 more times. Enter. No enter. And I believe she's in the house back here. Shout out to my cute Katie over there in the corner. Whoa, chair. You guys about to see me die right there. Chair tipped back completely unexpectedly. Well, well, you must be the man who bumped into me at the entrance of the town. Well, perhaps I was a little careless, so we can just forget about it. I was in a hurry because I had something to ask him about. Miss Martell came here to ask me about Stardust. Stardust? I heard something about it in a fairy tale. It's said that if you collect them, all your wishes come true. It's not a fairy tale. I believe it's true, and I need some. Why don't you give me the Stardust if you find some? Of course, I didn't say for free. I'll give you something rare that I find on my journeys in return. For some of them. What do you think? Not bad, huh? You don't have to, but if you happen to find some, remember me, will ya? Anything new since then? I go Dutch, like, eh, whatever. Sure. It's hard to find Stardust, isn't it? I guess I knew it, though. How about you? Gave 10 Stardust. Thanks a million. In return, take this. It's the rare thing I promised you. Physical ring. Thanks in advance for the next time. So this item is super good. It's really good on basically every character can make great usage out of it. I'm probably gonna give it to Lavitz. What it does is it increases your max HP by 50%. So it's good on a character like Rose, who has low HP, to make up for her weaknesses. It would raise her, for example, from 168 up to 252. So she'd pretty much be above Lavitz. Or you could give it to someone like Lavitz, and then suddenly... where'd she have? She had the... oops. Did I give... You know, I can then give the... I also like giving it to Shanna. That makes her paper defenses a little bit more reasonable. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Dart the power wrist so he stops being so weak. And then I'm going to give Rose the Night Shield. She has more defense. And then I will give Lavitz the Physical Ring. The reason I like him having it is because, as I mentioned, I want him guarding as little as possible because I want his additions to get mastered quickly. The higher his HP is, the more his guard actually heals him, and the less, and the more healing items heal him too. So, basically the less he has to guard. Simple enough. If his HP is higher, and he heals more when he heals, then he doesn't have to heal as much. So now we're gonna go back to the marshland. Bats. Let's just switch it. Yeah, that 346 HP is looking nice. Rod Typhoon! And maybe Dire won't do terrible damage now.
Whip smack.
Because 10 to your physical strength is a lot in the beginning of the game. Especially when you're hitting for 30, it raises you from hitting to like 40. It's a big increase. I'm gonna pause it and I will be right back. Grab a drink. Alright, back to it. Just went and got myself a little drink. And let's head into the marsh now. Oop. Enter. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna head this way. Up around that tree. I really like just the kind of like environments you move across in this game. Like, it's not just you walking on ground, you're always like going across trees and like swooping around different ways. Here's the problem with Dart doing more damage, is now he actually one-shots things.
Yes.
His Levit isn't attacking. I might just switch Rose and Dart, and just let Dart not do damage. No, that's not fair. No. It's only for these enemies. Now we can take this boat, and Dart of course can use his telekinesis to move around, as he does. Get off the boat. There's a bunch of little ways you can grab different items for your potion, including arguably one of the most important items in the game. Move down. Get off boat. Burnout. Move down. He's very good at navigating, like, hard to reach areas. Like, moving a tiny boat that, like, between, like, things like that, one, without a row, without an oar, is pretty impressive. But in general, it wouldn't be, like, the easiest thing to do. Excuse me. Alright, Merman and Sea Dragon. Don't count me. Don't miss it either, myself. It's okay.
Whip smack.
Whip smack. Merman, stay out. Sea Dragon slap. Little slap nose.
Yes.
The old double slash. The old double slash razzle dazzle. Let's get vengeance on the fact that I missed Rod Typhoon. There we go. I don't feel so bad. I always feel like someone gets to draw into the stick if it's a three monster fight, and everyone gets to do their addition once, and I mess up one person's. I'm like, oh no, that one person's not getting advancement. Especially later in the game when I have like one person with a hard addition, and I just keep missing it. So like everyone else will go through like multiple fights and get like all their attacks will get like 10 usages, and the one person who I keep messing up will have like 2. I always try to make it fair. If I mess one up, I try to let them still finish off the fight with it. Because I'm neurotic like that, and it's definitely some OCD tendencies right there. Alright, darn, we're almost done with level slashing. Almost. We are getting there. Smack.
Whip smack.
Whip smack. Alright, Labbits, don't fail me. Every time without Typhoon, I swear. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Yeah, level up. Now everyone's level 8. His HP should be looking pretty good now with that physical ring on. Yeah, almost 400. Easily double Rose. But he does still get dunked on by magic. Let's see, Dart. 74. We're getting there. Red Typhoon's at 10. Hey, Whip Smack's at 20. So now it's doing a bit more damage. Magic Stone of Signet. So that's the most important, pretty much most important item in the game. It is a reusable item, which means you can use it once per fight. And it just makes it so enemies don't get a turn for 3 turns. It doesn't work on bosses, because that would be OP. But it does work on the rare encounter monsters, which means they can't run away for 3 turns. And that's pretty huge. It's pretty much, if you want to try to farm rare monsters later in the game for experience or for money, it's pretty much mandatory that you get that, and you don't accidentally sell it. Because there's only one of it in the game, and if you sell it or get rid of it, you don't have it ever again. And I didn't know about that item until, honestly, probably my 2nd or 3rd playthrough, because I was like 6. 6 or 10 when this game came out. I was very young. When I played through it, not when it came out. Oh no. Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. You can't stand up, can you? Come on, I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when you were little, remember? Uh-huh, thanks. I like how Shayna's over there. Ah, jeez, these two. Kids. I'm such trouble, aren't I? I don't think so. I guess I should have stayed in Hoax. Are you serious? No, it's not so. I guess I had a bit of a weak moment. It's a cute hug. You know what? I have more confidence now. I can fight to help everybody. I'm not a drag on others, but I still can't fight like Rose. Shanna, you have something only you can do, right? You don't need to pretend to be strong. Besides, you can rely on me more, like the old days. Dart, is Shanna alright? I'm okay now. It's a cute little moment. The pain is gone. Let's go, everybody. Real talk though, twisting your ankle sucks. It can happen to anyone. It's not a sign of weakness. Although, definitely feel weak after it happens. That's the worst though, is when like you just step on like a branch or a rock wrong and your just ankle just gets completely twisted and you can't walk for a day or two. It is amazing how frail people are. How the minor inconvenience like that can just completely like put you out of commission. Fucking third hit counter. I can't deal with it.
Whip smack.
It's not even a mess with the timing, it's just I don't hit. I don't move my finger to circle fast enough. Or I'm so like caught in the rhythm of doing it right that I don't catch the counter before it's too late on that fast one. Other counters I can do, but it's when they're like that rapid quick one, I just always miss it. Rod Typhoon! Burn out. Alright, now that we've finished the marshland, I think for the edited down part of this, I think we're going to leave it off there, and we're going to go to the volcano next episode for, so we will see you there, and I will be right back.